All right, all right, all right.
Good day, Guardians. It's McGoogles here, and what am I going to be talking about today? Well, as you know, there have been free weekends in Destiny, there have been promotional sales for the game in the past, there have been free weekends for people who already own the game to play Gambit in Destiny. So, of course, that's what I'm going to be talking about, is all the blueberries in Gambit. So, if you are somebody who doesn't really know how to play the game mode and you want to get better, or you're somebody who plays the game mode and you just want to get better, you've been playing it for so long that you just can't really figure out how to optimize your gear, how to optimize your supers, how to optimize your killing strengths, your killing abilities. That's kind of what I'm here today to do. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First off is loadout. Even if you don't have the best loadout, which in my opinion is Bygone's Ikelos Shotgun and Thunderlord, it's absolutely amazing. That is probably the best optimal loadout, and if you can find a Bygones with high impact reserves and armor piercing rounds, arrowhead break, and fluted barrel, you got yourself a god roll, my friend, especially with the range masterwork. That thing kills from a distance. So you want to figure out loadout, want to get the best optimal loadout you can. So you want your armor to complement your guns, maybe have Paragon mods with super mods to make your armor complement your supers. Have your Raiden Flux with your Arc Strider, maybe have your Stormcaller with your Crown Tempest. Anything that complements a roaming super to make sure you can destroy enemies and keep that going. Like Raiden Flux with Arc Strider with multiple hits in succession is absolutely amazing. You can make your super last 30 seconds. It's really, really good. Same with Crown Tempest. So find a good roaming super to destroy any kind of ads that create moats, because then you can get him to the bank as fast as possible, get him to the bank before the enemy team and block them. Get you to 25, get your invader in, and really start smashing that team into the ground before they even have a chance to put moats into the bank. Is your super optimized? Are your weapons optimized to help your armor? Is your armor optimized to help your weapons, to help your super? Find that synergy. Find the way that everything just works together. Everything just works together. So as far as loadout goes, it doesn't necessarily have to be the meta. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Queen's Breaker with, if you're invading and whatnot. But no matter what, in my opinion, you do need some sort of fully automatic shotgun or some really, really good heavy weapon to take down those blockers, because you can have 4 or 5 blockers on you. And it just sucks when somebody invades. As far as moat collection goes, when you start collecting moats, you don't really need to collect 15. 15 moats in reality hurts your team. The only time you will really need to start collecting 15 moats and banking some ogres is when you are super, super behind and they start sending you the catch-up mechanic. They start sending you those high-value targets. They start sending you the lower-value targets that are drizzled in white, mist that drop 10 to 5 moats, 5 to 10 moats. So that's really the only time you need to worry about getting 15 moats, because even then, once that team, the enemy team, gets to 75 moats and summons that primeval, really they're not getting invasions until you get to 25, 50, and then 75. So maybe deposit and plan accordingly. If you're going to be right at 45 and then one of your buddies is going to be holding some moats, don't just all bank them, communicate, but plan accordingly. And that's really just moat collection. You don't need to be collecting 15 moats right out of the gate. It really does hurt your team, because 25 gets you to an invasion. So if 2 of your guys bank 10, or 3 of you bank 5, say that, you have 15 and one dude has 15, and you get invaded, right? It's a lot easier for an invader to take down one man with 15 moats than it is 3 dudes with 5. So just keep that in mind. If you bank 5, bank 10, bank 5, you're going to get there most of the time, 80% of the time, before the other guys, if they're not doing that strategy too. And that brings me back to invasion. If an invader comes into your space, okay, do not hide. Do not just run and wait for him to come up on you like in PvP. It is not like PvP Crucible. First of all, they're overshield and they have true sight. They can see where you are at all times. It doesn't pulse like normal true sight, like the wish ender, okay? It's at all times. So you need to find that man. The second they are in, find them. Assess where they are. Okay, make some space. Is it a warlock with a stormcaller? Is it a hunter with blade barrage? Don't give them that opportunity to get the 4-stack. So you need to find them, assess who it is. Again, pick when you first get into that match. Look at who you are fighting. Look at their gear. Look at what they're rocking. Find out what gamer tag that is. Oh, okay, that guy has Widows. That guy has Queensbreaker. I need to hide. Don't give him the chance to get at me. Don't give him the chance to shoot me. Okay, that guy's a Striker Titan. I need to make some space between me and him, so if he does pop his super, I have enough time to pull out my Thunderlord and take him down. If you look at this clip right here, it also brings me to my next point. As an invader, do not get tunnel vision. As you can see, this Titan, I started shooting him, he got tunnel vision. He popped his super, tried to get me, I had made space, I took out my Thunderlord, and I smoked him. He may have gotten me, but what's one kill when our Primeval is fully healed? And now he's wasted his super, he's headed back to the other side, and I've killed him now. So again, find that invader. Assess the situation. Where is he? Where are they coming at me from? Okay, what do I have in my arsenal to take him down? He's overshielded. That's the main thing. Assess the situation, take him down. Use your loadout and your optimal DPS and strategy to take them down. And that again brings me to invasion. Don't get tunnel vision. It is the bane of invading. It is the bane of my existence. I cannot tell you how many times I think I have the entire team pegged. How many times I think they're all on my radar, and I see all of them, and then one of them teleports, but I was just tunnel vision to hell, and I didn't pick him up on a radar. I didn't see him use that teleport. It's tough. You have to be aware. If you are not good at invading, do not hinder your team and invade. It sucks. It irritates people. I've gotten hate mail when I've had bad days and I am not having good invasions. I could make a video on the amount of hate mail I've gotten from Gambit trolls. I cannot tell you enough. And I mean, really, in the end, that's really all it comes down to. Is Gambit is it's a team game. If you are gonna solo queue, it is up to you. It is your job to look at all your team, look at what they got, look at what they're rocking, and fill that gap, fill the hole that somebody else has not filled. I've had it where there's nothing you can do. Their teams so stacked, or clans so stacked, that even if all of you had the optimal loadout, there's really nothing you can do because they can communicate. Because it comes down to that. It's a game of communication. If you have, 4 mines are better than 1, 3 mines are better than 1, that kind of thing. When that guy invades, you get killed by him. Oh, hey, he's left side. He's left side by the stacks. So it's like, boom, we know where he is. He's coming. The second he pops out, he's getting 3-shot. So in the end, that's all Gambit is it's all about communication and filling the gap that solo queuing makes you fill. So again, I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope that I helped you. I hope that you learned something. I hope that me doing these videos makes you a better Gambit player. It is a thing, but I don't like the whole get good, community. I don't like that. The whole point of getting good is having somebody that's like, hey man, come here, let me teach you, like Cammy. That is who I am extremely inspired by, is Cammy Cakes. He literally takes the worst loadouts and he makes them optimal, he makes them amazing. So I just kind of want to portray him in Gambit, just kind of help you guys in making you the best Gambit players you possibly can. So I do plan on making maybe some commentaries and other things like that around Gambit, because I mean they can be 10 to 15 minute matches, short little videos. I've had some pretty short matches. So again, I'm Googles. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, eyes up, Guardian.